Women's Veterans Interactive.
That's right.
And we're live right here with Bentley Falls right here doing his thing, man. And he's out here representing and supporting Ginger Miller for all the wonderful things she's doing for these vets.
Yes.
What made you get involved with this event?
Well, first of all, the term homeless veteran should not even be a term used in the United States of America. And what I really like about the Women's Veteran Interactive is they literally meet these women at their need through advocacy, empowerment, interaction, unification, and outreach. And that's what everybody needs. You know, it makes no sense to be able to serve your country. Let me back up. To birth every child on the earth, okay? Then serve your country, and then to not have the right mentorship or advocate or go-between to get you to the next phase in life. And so that's been her mission. This is the 3rd annual gala, and when I got called to host it, it was an easy yes.
Wow. Do you have any military family?
I do. I have Carla Debro serves here in the Army. She's stationed here. I've got a cousin, Christopher Watkins, who serves in the Army band here. I just buried a grandfather-in-law about 2 months ago who served in Vietnam. And you know, it's been a legacy in my family to serve in the military. So this is something that's very near and dear to my heart.
Definitely. Me actually being a disabled vet and stuff, I'm definitely supporting all that she has going on because, you know, it's hard because a long time ago we didn't have anybody to advocate for us because everything was geared towards men. So this is just a wonderful thing that she's bringing together for everybody.
Absolutely. And you think about the strides that women have made in the military, you know, the 3- and 4-star generals, the way in which they serve now, real operational capacities. I mean, this is the highest level stuff, you know. So we have to make sure that the remainder of and the 360 of the way the military is set up is taking care of these that serve.
Definitely. Now, what's new? What's going on with you?
What's going on with me? Well, hey, I got a 15-month-old daughter. So that's been the joy. My wife and I are having a ball with that. I host Lift Every Voice, which comes on every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. on BET. And there's a new show that's going to be on Lifetime coming out in January called Coast Your Soul, which is going to be pretty interesting. So y'all make sure to look out for that. But other than that, you know, again, my first ministry is my family. So that is the most exciting production that I've been working on, and I do that every day.
Well, everybody knows you being a philanthropist, an author, an artist, an entertainer, and you definitely do your thing. Now, what are some things that your fans don't know about you?
Some things that my fans don't know about me. You're right. Well, one of the things is, first of all, a lot of my fans probably think I wake up with a bow tie on. Where they do that at? That is not what I do. I wake up in my boxers and a bad T-shirt just like everybody else. So that's one thing. But you know, one of the things I think that because of the way folks have met me, and you know, yes, I do tend to be elegantly appointed.
Yeah.
I think folks a lot of times probably think that, oh, I bet he packs up really neatly and he's all organized. My stuff be thrown around. My wife be snatching me up.
Are you serious? I don't believe that.
No, it's the truth. It's ridiculous. It's one of the funny faux pas about me that folks that really know me, they just kind of laugh. They're like, whatever. Derek is messy.
I know when I first seen your stuff, I was like, oh my God, whoever he dresses on point.
Oh no, this is. Now this right here, this gonna stay like that. But I'm just talking about the beforehand jacket may be thrown overhead, trousers over here. I've never been like that, like anal about clothes. You know, like he says in Matthew, he's like, do not worry about what you wear, don't worry about your life, what you will eat, what you will drink. So that's not something that I really concern myself with.
Definitely. And you looking extra wavy up there on top of the head.
Oh, really? And I'm having a bad hair day, amen. So y'all, I'm telling you, on a good hair day, you may need Dramamine. And if you miss that, Google Dramamine, and you can laugh afterwards.
Definitely. You're definitely looking real dapper tonight, and we really, truly appreciate you. And how do we get in contact with you on social media?
Definitely follow me on all social media, Instagram, Twitter. I'm at FONZ and then BENTLEY, Fonz Bentley. And then go to the website, which is therealmrbentley.com.
And you were recently in the movie with Kevin Hart.
That's correct. I was in Think Like a Man too. I forgot that. It's so funny. Them things happen and they be gone. So it's like, you kind of get on to the next. But you're right. That was at the summer, which did phenomenally well. I had fun with those guys in Vegas. It was hot out there filming, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was really, it was a different kind of hot.
How many days was it?
They were out there for a couple months. I wasn't out there that long because at the time my wife was pregnant, about to.
Wow.
And so she was like, look here. Literally the producer had to call my wife on FaceTime. He was like, listen. Because Vegas, 45 minutes to L.A.
Yeah.
So it's like my wife was like, look. He was like, listen, if you feel an inkling, I will send his behind right on the jet. And I was like, oh, yeah, you will. Because I'm not missing that moment. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and we wish you nothing but success in all that you do. And can we get a shout-out to Lush Radio Online? Lush Radio Online.
I'd like to give a big shout-out to Lush Radio Online. It's your boy Fonzworth Bentley in the building, represent for the veterans. Good.
I thought we was going to get a two-step two or something.
Oh, well, hold on.
Oh, terrible. Thank you. We're live right here at the Women's Veterans Interactive, live with the beautiful and comical, the one and only Kim Coles. Look at her with the beautiful smile.
Thank you. Beautiful and comical. That's a nice mix. That's a good mix.
Definitely. And you know what? You're so talented. And I mean, a lot of people know you from living single. They know you from doing so many different things besides being a beauty,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So what encouraged you to get involved with this whole movement?
Well, it's simple. I was asked. And as it turns out, my cousin Dana is a veteran, and she was involved in the organization, and she told me about Ginger and the work that Ginger is doing and the work that she wants to continue doing. And I said, how can I say no to that? Because especially it's not something that's sort of on my usual list. I don't think it's on most people's minds. We don't think about our female veterans. We don't think about how there's more homelessness happening in that sector now than ever before. And we don't think about the service that they give and that we should be taking care of them. And so if I can lend my voice and my presence to something like that and raise a little awareness, and that's a good thing.
Definitely. What inspires you to get into the industry in general?
Well, you know what? It's my passion. I couldn't not do it. That's a purposeful double negative. It called me. I grew up watching television, Lucille Ball and Cal Burnett and Bill Cosby and George Carlin and Flip Wilson.
Wow.
And I didn't know what that was, but I knew that's what I wanted to do. And so it called me. It called me.
Just watching you all the time, you just seem like a warm, loving person, and you just seem like you have so much fun all the time.
Yes and no. Yes. Yeah, I am. What you see is what you get with me, for sure. I can't fake to be something else. I couldn't possibly be something else. I think that's part of my charm too, is that what you see is what you get. People meet me and they go, "Oh, you really are authentic." And I think that's refreshing in a world of Hollywood where that's not always the case. So I'll just say thank you for that lovely compliment. Did you ask a question? Did I answer your question?
No, you didn't.
Okay, good. I'm so tired. I've been traveling a lot. The way first of all, I am a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
And as a stand-up comedian, the way you make your money, the way you make your living, the way you get your name out there is you hit the road. So I have been on the road off and on a lot in the last few months and weeks. And so I don't know what city I'm in, but I'm just holding it down right now for myself. Okay,
Definitely.
Go ahead, carry on.
And you got a lot of stuff going on. You got something going on Bounce, and you also have a show coming up.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I've been in the business almost 30 years.
Wow, congratulations.
February 2015 will be the first time February 2015 marks my 30th anniversary of walking into a stand-up comedy club for the first time.
Wow.
So I think of that as my anniversary. And 30 years later, I get my first stand-up special. Bounce TV is actually giving people 1-hour specials. Coco Brown, Michael Collier, Rodney Perry, and more, and Kim Coles. So it's a 1-hour full-out chance to stretch out and do our thing. For me, mine airs November 12th. It premieres November 12th on Bounce TV. And I don't know if people know this. Bounce TV is Black-owned.
Yes.
It's run by Martin Luther King Jr.'s son,
Wow.
the third, and Andrew Young.
Wow.
So their mission and their vision for the network is wonderful.
Wow.
And so I get a chance to do that. And mine, like I said, premieres on the 12th. It keeps airing. And then I'm in town at Bethesda Jazz and Blues, or is it Blues and Jazz, doing my one-woman show called Oh But Wait There's More. And when I tell my stories about my ebb and flow and my life and my Hollywood life and some stuff that nobody knows, but I'm ready to start sharing to hopefully inspire you.
And speaking of Rodney Perry, he's like family to us. We saw him in Baltimore. He was doing his event out there.
I love him.
Yes, he has a good spirit.
He's
Definitely
a really good
guy.
spirit. He's the nicest guy. He's a hard worker, and he's always warm and friendly and authentic.
Definitely. And I wanted to also ask, because so many different female comedians, they deal with sometimes you see cattiness in the game. Now, how do you go about dealing with that?
I don't have time for cattiness.
Uh-huh.
I think people who are catty, the truth is behind all that is insecurity. And once I see someone being that way and it's like, oh, you're just insecure, then I get what that is and I don't have to be a part of that. So I'm not saying that I don't have people that I look at and I go, I wish I had her career. Or maybe in a former self, before I did self-work on myself, I would look at someone and go, how come she gets that? Or how come she has that? Or how come he has that? The truth is, I need to be focusing on myself and working on myself. So anytime somebody is catty like that, whether it's show business or in anything, it's your own insecurity, and you have to work on that so that you feel there's no competition. There's actually no competition. You are only in competition with yourself,
Exactly.
with your last best self. Exactly. And I can walk in an audition and see all of my peers and go, one of us is going to get it. Good luck to each and every one of you. I hope it's me. But if it's not me, then I hope it's one of these girls out here who's struggling to make it happen for herself too. I got no time for cattiness.
Exactly.
I got time for love. That's all I got time for.
And you just exuberate love.
Thank you. Exuberate.
So, your fans know a lot about you. One thing that your fans don't know about you.
That I can twirl a baton.
For real?
Uh-huh.
You're lying.
I got skills too.
I was about to pick up one of these phones.
I can twirl a baton.
Oh, wow.
I was a baton twirler in high school.
Wow, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That takes a lot of hand
hand dexterity. I can't say I can light it on fire and twirl behind my neck anymore. Not that I ever lit it on fire, but I can. I got skills. And if you come see my one-woman show, that's all I'm going to say.
Might have some tricks over there.
Now, I want to see your nails as we're talking. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
These are my icebreakers. They talk before I do.
Yeah, yes. And they're saying hello.
Round.
I
I love Kim so much, and I wish you
Thank
nothing but success in everything that you do, because you're definitely a wonderful actor, comedian, and just a beautiful woman all the way around. And if people want to check you out on social media, how do they go about doing that?
Oh, I'm all over the social media, and I should tell people that it's really, really me. It's really, really me talking to you. So I'm at Kim Coles on the Twitter and on the Instagram, and I'm Real Kim Coles on Facebook. And I have a Pinterest too, but I don't use it that much.
I don't really know how to use that yet.
It's all those pretty pictures, and you got to work to make your page pretty. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I'm all over it.
Definitely.
I'm easy to find.
And can we get a shout out to Lush Radio Online?
Yes. This is Kim Coles, and you are listening to Lush Radio Online. Well, you're listening and you're watching it, aren't you? Yes, you are. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo. Thank you.
your girl, Lushy Lush, and we're live right here at the Gala at the Women's Veterans Interactive with the wonderful Ginger Miller. She's doing extraordinary things. Everybody just loves her and adores her. Now, the Gala is here, and you're looking extraordinary.
Oh, thank you.
Now, how do you feel right now?
You know, I'm just extremely excited because this is the portion of the extravaganza that we open it up to all of our great sponsors. The sponsors are coming in. We have the red carpet. We have celebrities. We have folks coming out to support women veterans. And we're doing it in a big way. Exactly. And we're not going to stop for 2015. We're just going to get bigger and bigger because as women veterans, we deserve it. Why not?
Exactly.
Why not?
You're doing amazing things. I mean, you brought from celebrities to all different people from different states that came from far out just to come and support.
I think we have women veterans from at least 13 or 14 different states.
Wow.
So I'm excited about that because that shows growth in the organization.
What you expect from tonight?
Wow. I expect for our corporate sponsors to learn more about the organization. I expect for women veterans to party and have a good time. I expect to deliver a strong message that I'm going to send out to sponsors so they can continue to support Women Veterans Interactive and the women that we serve.
Definitely. And you're doing a wonderful job, and we're proud of you, and we love you, Ginger.
We love
you, Ginger.
Thank you, Lush.
Definitely. And you're going to see more, so make sure you log on to womensveteransinteractive.org and support them and donate because they're doing marvelous things for these women.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Thank you.